In the depths of our being, we all yearn for a sense of lasting peace, a place where our minds can finally rest, free from worry and fear. Spiritual freedom is not a destination, but a continuous journey of self-discovery and liberation from the limitations we impose on ourselves. It's about breaking free from the shackles of negativity, fear, and self-doubt that prevent us from experiencing the fullness of life. For centuries, spiritual seekers have ventured into the heart of the East, drawn to the ancient wisdom traditions of Buddhism, Hinduism, and Taoism. In the serene foothills of the Himalayas, Buddhism blossomed, offering a path to enlightenment through meditation, mindfulness, and ethical conduct. The Buddha, Siddhartha Gautama, taught that attachment to desires and the illusion of a separate self were the root causes of suffering. Across the Indian subcontinent, Hinduism emerged with its intricate tapestry of deities, rituals, and philosophies. At its core lay the concept of Dharma, living in alignment with one's true purpose, and moksha, liberation from the cycle of birth and death. Further east, in the heart of China, Taoism arose, emphasizing harmony with the natural order of the universe. Central to Buddhist philosophy is the concept of nirvana, a state of liberation from the endless cycle of birth, death, and rebirth known as samsara. Nirvana is not a heavenly realm or a place of eternal bliss, as often misunderstood. It is a state of being, a profound awakening to the impermanent nature of reality and the cessation of suffering. Through meditation, we cultivate mindfulness, a heightened awareness of our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment. We begin to see the impermanent nature of all things, recognizing that clinging to fleeting pleasures or resisting unpleasant experiences only leads to more suffering. This understanding cultivates a sense of interconnectedness, dissolving the illusion of a separate self and opening our hearts to boundless compassion. In the tapestry of spiritual exploration, the New Age movement emerged in the mid-20th century, weaving together threads of Eastern philosophies, Western esoteric traditions, and a yearning for personal transformation. This eclectic movement embraced a holistic view of spirituality, focusing on the interconnectedness of mind, body, and spirit. Spiritual freedom, within this context, took on a more individualized meaning, emphasizing personal growth, self-discovery, and the exploration of one's unique spiritual path. Beyond the New Age movement, the pursuit of spiritual freedom continues to evolve in the 21st century, influenced by a convergence of factors, including globalization, technological advancements, and a growing awareness of environmental interconnectedness. Mindfulness practices, once primarily associated with Buddhism, have gained mainstream acceptance, integrated into workplaces, schools, and healthcare settings as tools for stress reduction, emotional regulation, and cultivating a greater sense of presence. The rise of online communities and digital platforms has also democratized access to spiritual teachings, making it easier than ever to connect with like-minded individuals and explore a wide range of spiritual practices and perspectives. Imagine a vast ocean, its surface churned by relentless waves of thoughts, emotions, and distractions. Meditation, in its essence, is the practice of calming these waves, allowing the surface of our consciousness to become still, revealing the depths of peace and clarity that lie within. Like a skilled mariner navigating a stormy sea, meditation equips us with the tools to chart a course through the choppy waters of our minds. Mindfulness meditation encourages us to pay attention to our breath, our body, and our surroundings with a sense of open curiosity, cultivating a state of present moment awareness. Transcendental meditation utilizes specific mantras to transcend thought and access a state of deep relaxation and inner peace. As we deepen our practice, we begin to notice subtle shifts within ourselves, with anxiety loosening its grip, replaced by a sense of calm. Mindfulness emerges as a vibrant thread, weaving its way through our daily lives, reminding us to savor the richness of each passing moment. It is the practice of bringing our full attention to the present experience without judgment or resistance, embracing whatever arises with open-hearted acceptance. Imagine savoring the taste of your morning tea, feeling the warmth of the cup in your hands, and noticing the delicate aroma filling your senses. This is mindfulness in action, a conscious choice to engage fully with the present moment, appreciating the simple yet profound beauty that surrounds us. Instead of getting carried away by worries about the future or regrets from the past, we learn to observe these thoughts with a sense of detachment, acknowledging their presence without allowing them to dictate our experience. The practice of mindfulness extends far beyond formal meditation, transforming mundane activities into opportunities for presence and awareness. Originating in the ancient wisdom traditions of India, yoga has transcended its cultural roots to become a global phenomenon, embraced for its profound ability to harmonize body, mind, and spirit. More than just a physical practice, yoga is a holistic system that encompasses ethical principles, breathwork, meditation, and physical postures, all working in synergy to cultivate a deep sense of inner peace and well-being. The physical postures, or asanas, are designed to strengthen and purify the body, increasing flexibility, balance, and vitality. Through conscious breathing techniques, or pranayama, we learn to regulate our energy levels, calm the nervous system, and still the fluctuations of the mind. As we deepen our practice, we begin to experience the interconnectedness of our physical, mental, and emotional states. This heightened awareness extends beyond the mat, influencing how we move through the world, interact with others, and navigate the challenges of daily life. In the pursuit of spiritual freedom, we often encounter a paradox. True liberation lies not in acquiring more, but in letting go. Detachment is not about withdrawing from the world or suppressing our emotions, but rather about cultivating a healthy relationship with our desires, possessions, and attachments. Imagine holding onto a handful of sand. The tighter you grip, the more sand slips through your fingers. Detachment is about loosening our grip, allowing things to flow naturally without forcing or clinging. One practical way to cultivate detachment is through the practice of minimalism. By simplifying our lives and letting go of material possessions that no longer serve us, we create space for more meaningful experiences and relationships. Another powerful tool is gratitude. By shifting our focus from what we lack to what we have, we cultivate a sense of contentment and appreciation for the abundance already present in our lives. Throughout history, luminous beings have walked among us, embodying the transformative power of spiritual freedom. Their stories, like beacons of light, illuminate the path for those seeking to awaken to their own inner truth. Consider the life of Mahatma Gandhi, a man who led a nation to freedom through the power of non-violent resistance. Nelson Mandela, another iconic figure of the 20th century, emerged from decades of imprisonment with a spirit of forgiveness and reconciliation that inspired the world. Mandela's journey reminds us that true freedom encompasses not only the liberation from external constraints, but also the liberation from the chains of anger, resentment, and bitterness that can bind us to the past. These remarkable individuals shared a common thread, an unwavering commitment to their spiritual values, and a profound capacity for compassion, forgiveness, and love. In the heart of Tibetan Buddhism, the Dalai Lama stands as a beacon of peace, compassion, and spiritual wisdom. Forced into exile at the age of 23, following the Chinese invasion of Tibet, the Dalai Lama has tirelessly advocated for the welfare of his people and the preservation of Tibetan culture while promoting a message of peace, non-violence, and interfaith dialogue on the global stage. Despite facing immense personal and political challenges, the Dalai Lama exudes a contagious joy and unwavering optimism that speaks volumes about the transformative power of his spiritual practice. While the stories of spiritual luminaries like Gandhi, Mandela, and the Dalai Lama offer profound inspiration, it is essential to remember that spiritual freedom is not reserved for the select few. It is an attainable reality for each and every one of us, woven into the fabric of our everyday lives. It is in the quiet moments of reflection, the acts of kindness extended to strangers, and the challenges faced with grace and resilience that we cultivate the qualities of compassion, forgiveness, and inner peace that pave the path to spiritual freedom. Section 4. The Ripple Effect. Sharing the Light of Transformation. As we embark on our own journeys of spiritual awakening, it is important to remember that our transformations have a ripple effect, extending far beyond our individual experiences. When we cultivate inner peace, we radiate that peace outward, influencing our relationships, our communities, and the world at large. Imagine a world where each individual is committed to cultivating inner peace, compassion, and understanding. A world where conflicts are resolved through dialogue and cooperation, where differences are celebrated as opportunities for growth, and where the well-being of all beings is prioritized over individual gain. This vision may seem idealistic, yet it is within our collective power to manifest it, one heart at a time. Navigating the inner labyrinth. Challenges on the path. The journey to spiritual freedom, while profoundly rewarding, is not without its challenges. Like explorers navigating an uncharted labyrinth, we may encounter twists, turns, and unforeseen obstacles that test our resolve and challenge our commitment to the path. Yet, it is in these moments of difficulty that we have the opportunity to cultivate the very qualities that spiritual freedom seeks to embody: resilience, patience, and unwavering self-compassion. Imagine embarking on a mountain trek, your sights set on the majestic peak in the distance. The ascent may be arduous, the terrain treacherous at times, tempting you to turn back and seek the comfort of familiar lowlands. Section 2. The Impatience Trap. Seeking instant gratification. In a world of instant downloads, fast food, and overnight shipping, we often bring the same expectations to our spiritual pursuits. We yearn for a quick fix, a magic formula to dissolve our anxieties and transport us to bliss. Imagine planting a seed, expecting it to blossom overnight. Nature operates on its own rhythm. Growth takes time and patience. Yet, we often fail to extend this understanding to our inner development. Spiritual growth unfolds gradually, layer by layer. There are no shortcuts, no quick fixes. True transformation occurs through consistent effort and embracing the journey. Section 3. Dispelling the myths, spiritual freedom, and the real world. The pursuit of spiritual freedom is often misunderstood as an escape from the realities of life. This misconception couldn't be further from the truth. Spiritual freedom is about transforming our relationship to the world. Imagine a lotus flower, its roots in the mud, yet its blossom emerges pristine. Similarly, spiritual freedom allows us to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. Section 1. Embracing the journey within. As we conclude our exploration of spiritual freedom, let the wisdom of the ages and the whispers of your own soul guide you. The path to inner liberation is not a destination, but a continuous unfolding, a dance between surrender and intention, a harmonious blend of ancient practices and personal revelation. Embrace the practices that resonate with your being: meditation, mindfulness, yoga, or any path that calls to your heart. Let go of the need for perfection, for spiritual freedom is not about achieving some flawless state, but about embracing the messy, imperfect beauty of your authentic self. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. Seek guidance from those who inspire you, connect with fellow seekers, and allow the wisdom of spiritual traditions to illuminate your way. Section 2. Continue the exploration. If this exploration of spiritual freedom has sparked a flame within you, I invite you to continue the journey. There are countless resources available to support your exploration: books, websites, communities, and teachers ready to share their wisdom and guidance. Remember, the most profound journey you will ever take is the journey within. Embrace it with courage, curiosity, and an open heart, and discover the boundless freedom that awaits you. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of spiritual freedom. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe to my channel for more content on personal growth, spirituality, and living a more meaningful life.